Attorneys and survivors hope a massive clergy abuse settlement thousands of miles away could have ripple effects here.
David Jones joins us now to explain.
Yeah, this week, the Archdiocese of Los Angeles announced an $880 million settlement to nearly 1,500 survivors of sex abuse going back decades. A local New Orleans attorney says that settlement came down to the Archbishop there stepping up.
Survivors are waiting for our Archbishop to step up as well.
Christy Schubert represents around 70 clergy abuse survivors.
I haven't seen the Archdiocese of New Orleans cooperate in the same way that we saw from the Archdiocese of Los Angeles. We're still waiting for them to come to the table in the same way that they did in Los Angeles.
Schubert says worlds still separate where the roughly 500 survivors stand and where the church stands in an ongoing bankruptcy case the Archdiocese of New Orleans and survivors are going through. The two sides filed competing plans for a settlement. Schubert says the settlement in Los Angeles, which one attorney calls the largest single settlement by an archdiocese in history, $880 million, will pay each survivor there around $600,000. She says what New Orleans has proposed would pay each survivor here around $125,000.
I think that's disturbing. I mean, I know for a fact that our survivors here have suffered just as much harm and pain as the survivors in Los Angeles. So why does the Archdiocese of New Orleans think that our survivors deserve less money?
We all know that the Archdiocese is going to try to get away with the very bare minimum.
John Anderson is a 48-year survivor, also critical of the proposed settlement.
All it does for people is to help them take care of bills that were mounted up, through years of suffering.
Anderson says he wants to see individual settlements with each survivor based on the extent of the abuse they endured.
Last year, we were able to get the statute of limitations abolished finally here in Louisiana, okay? I can tell you more than about 50 victims were given some money, okay, before the statute of limitations were lifted. However, that was not a settlement. It was either you take this or you get nothing.
They're constantly saying that this is a problem of the past. It's not a problem of the past. It's a problem of the present.
The Archdiocese has been in bankruptcy proceedings for 4 years now. We did reach out to the Archdiocese of New Orleans, but did not receive a response. Meg.